See, alright, so first and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shemi Oshai, Shemi Kakodash. We say that when some person and let every much and ruler teaches our person in truth, and we see salutation so they are come to push you with no truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season on a season. We say Shalom. Once again, going into our video here, and let's basically touching upon some news. By now, you should know what happened yesterday, or late on yesterday night, right? Where it had a 8.8 earthquake that took place, right? 8.8 earthquake that took place, and it basically caused tsunamis in different places, right? As you can see, there's some of the videos here. You know, there's the tsunami waves was coming in. You know, Russia, Russia, Hawaii. I believe it was North Carolina. They themselves was in line for the same thing, right? Japan, as you can see here. Let me go back up a little bit and read. It said the Japan meteorological agency reported that tsunami waves reaching up to 1.3 meters were detected at the Kuji Port monitoring station in Iwate Prefecture, Japan. So you see, all these different places is being affected. Now, before I continue, let me bring the scripture here. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And all the things that are written here, it is going to happen. You understand? The scripture says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. You understand? Because all these things the Lord wants us about to take place here, you know, on how the earth going to be in the end of times, we're seeing it right now. It goes to show how faithful and true these sayings are, right? And whether if you believe or you didn't believe, these things are going to happen, these prophecies are going to happen nonetheless. So that's what the Lord said, but behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, right? And that usually do, you speak this word of prophecy unto them. You know, Apostle, the apostle now doing a video, mention alive doing just teach you word. You understand? And that is what we have to do, right? And we to give these people who are warning, give them that warning and tell them about the things to come, right? Not be caught up in these other things in the world and so forth, because there's a bunch of things happening right now in the midst of us. Whereas we see in these natural disasters, I know even if it's not natural, you know, also have the machines that they be playing with that could cause these type of stuff. You know, I remember, I believe it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I did multiple videos going into to Japan and different countries talking about a mega quake, right? A mega quake, and basically we're seeing what happened now. And the Lord tell us all these things are what the signs of what the end, right? The signs at the end, right? So he said, Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, for they are faithful and true. See, when the Lord tell you about the things like the wars, the rumors of wars, the earthquakes, the pestilence, you know, the uproars of the people, all these things we are seeing right now. And we are seeing the prophecies play out right before our eyes, right? Those who once was scoffing, once was scorning, they're seeing the things happening, and now they're trying to figure out what is the next thing to come, right? The Lord say, seek him while the evil is come not. That's roughly paraphrasing, right? And you know what? It say Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. It say, Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So seek the Lord, you know, before them evil days come, right? Because again, that is how Jake does be. Jake will wait until these kind of situations happen, until he's seeing these you know, seeing the water, and you know, and that is how there was in the days of Noah, right? Until that flood came, that is when Noah they want to be saved, and that's how they're going to be in the time here when these things come upon them. That is when now they want to, that is when now they want to pray. That is when now they want to seek the Lord, right? And again, as I said before, watch. This is so let me go down a little bit. You must have to read from a particular spot and come up showing the kind of calamities happening upon the earth, right? Because the Lord tell us, it say 2 Ezra chapter 8 sorry, verse 50, it say, For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. I would say, for many great miseries, right? And we have seen a bunch of them. So let me just go down a little bit. I want to start from when it first happened, right? No, this is 22 hours. Was it 22 hours? No, I don't go back up. Go back up a little bit. Right, like it say a M8.8 earthquake struck off Russia's peninsula earlier tonight. Tsunami alerts were issued for Japan, Alaska, and Russia. Tsunami warning issued for parts of Northern California, including Crescent City and Eureka. It said traffic becoming congested amid coastline evacuation in Hawaii, and we could see there's some of the pictures that are showing what take place, and there are videos with when the earthquake hit. Now 8.8, I think I was reading like this could become like a they're calling it a they want to call it a mega quake, but I believe even the reports came out and said that Russia they said that in the coming months they would continue to get after shocks like 7.8 and so forth. So you see how powerful this thing is, right? And all these are signs of the times that we are in, right? As the scriptures tell us, it say Matthew 24 verse 7, it say, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, and all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Matter of fact, let me go back to verse 6. It say, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So yes, so all these things must come to pass, right? These things must happen, you know, whether you believe or you ain't believe, right? These things must happen. I'd say for to speak within them prophecy, right? Giving them a warning, because again, you know, the countless of the apostles, the elders, you know, the alchemists have been going into different videos showing that things to come. You know, the Lord say you go visit your world, the tempest and the storm and so on, right? All these things are happening, you know, with that, and this is just one thing. That's why I'll say I went on the page and we will go up, you know, we will go up and read different things. It's here, right? So coming back out now, it's a breaking up to 7 feet. Waves are now being observed at midday halfway to Hawaii, right? It's a routers quoting a Russian official, significant and strong aftershocks with magnitudes up to 7.5 are anticipated to persist for at least 1 month, right? So you see, up to 1 month, you know, they will be being able to get these aftershocks, and we're not even, as I said before, as I did videos previously going into the mega quake Japan talked about, and that ain't even happened onto them yet. You know, there are other places that were actually put in the forefront, like Hawaii, North Carolina. So you see America getting hit as well, right? So this is video. Say, let me go up a little bit, right? Right, so this is another one here. It's a breaking M5.7 earthquake east of the Kuril Island. So another earthquake again. You know, it went at 8.8 and now at 5.7, and there were multiple earthquakes to take place. I even saw someone breaking on like the rain of fire, which is different points that when one activates, the others will start to activate as well, causing a mass catastrophic event, right? You know, so hey, at the end of the day, the scriptures say what? It say for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things must happen. It must come to pass. You know, the Lord tell us about the wars. These things must come to pass. The Lord tell us about the earthquakes. These things must come to pass, right? It say, and ye shall hear. It say, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. This is something as well. You could go on the news. You could go on the news, or even a search tab and type in famines, and you would see a bunch of different new articles popping up about it, right? You could go and look up how much diseases being done, and you would see a bunch of things that are happening right now, you know, and a lot of you all are not prepared for what is to come, right? The scriptures talk about woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, right? Now ask yourself, what are you going to do when these evils come onto you? Right? Because all they choose not, or as I say, all they believe. That is the scriptures to mention that you shall die in your unbelief. Right? You shall die in your unbelief. Right? So it's For all these are the beginning of sorrows, yeah, because hey, picture all these things happening, people not being prepared, right? What if it gonna happen? It's sorrows, right? Dead bodies are gonna be floating, all these sort of things. Hey, this is just the beginning, right? It's only going to get worse. And as I was reading some news, like another next thing too. You had to be occupied in these things, be occupied in prophecy. Continuing to watch the news because there's a bunch of stuff happening, right? But I was reading something where Esau was saying they're predicting that even they themselves talking about things are not going to get better, things are only going to get worse, right? So going up, let's say tsunami. So this read I was reading that just now, right? So 4 feet tsunami wave strikes, 5.7 wave hits, right? U.S. West Coast tsunami measurements so far. So you see, the U.S. and all those in the line, right? Right, and then we going up now to show Trump the August 1st deadline is the August 1st deadline. It stands strong and will be extended. A big day will not be extended. A big day for America going into different things. And it is passing. So right, we a bunch of stuff we've seen happening in the midst of us. Let me go up again. Right, let me go up again. This is I can't even pronounce the name. It's a volcano in Russia's far east begins erupting following earthquake in the area. Whoa. There's a bunch, even they're talking about the volcano in Yellowstone, right? That could erupt, right? There's again, hey, bunch of stuff is happening, That way it's safe. All these are the beginning of sorrows. It's just the beginning, right? Just the beginning. You see, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and a flame of devouring fire. Right? So, going up, see, they're going into the super intelligence, the AI, right? Right, because I want to read another earthquake again, 6.4 earthquake east of the Kuril Islands. Hey, and that's the thing, we know right there, right? This person say it's a M6 every 5 minutes here because things are activating. And the Lord tell us about these things, Right, we see in this one here, all of London's airspace closed so due to a technical failure, and they already mentioned, they said in the comment 30 days, it could have a blackout, right? I want to go up, right? This is it here. Let's save this one time. It says researchers claim a recent study indicates a potentially threatening extraterrestrial vessel approximately 7 miles in Earth may be on a collision course with Earth. Now we know the chariots of the Lord, but we also know there are a bunch of prophecies that happen before the Lord come back, right? And we know they're preparing the fake invasions and so on, right? Again, emphasizing to know that the time that we are in, the end is being made manifest, and it's being made manifest through the signs, right? Through the signs. So, hey, once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. We said that when it's a person, a lot of great Muslim who teaches us a person in truth. And we see salutation, so I can say push you with truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly, in season or season, we say, Shalom.